Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a huge KKW perfume haul. I did recently purchase a whole bunch of Kim Kardashian fragrances directly from their house. I do live in Canada, so it was a little bit pricey and there was some duties involved, but I have been wanting to review a lot of these fragrances for a long time. I've just been very personally curious about them myself, and I was hoping to find a few gems, so to speak, that I would love and would want to keep in my collection. So at first I was going to separate them all into collections, but I thought that would make the video a little too choppy because there are only 3 lips in the lips collection, and I really wanted to talk about everything today and just make it a more long, enjoyable video. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on 8 KKW perfumes, then stay tuned. Also, if this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alithia, and on this channel we do talk mostly about perfume, so if that is your thing, make sure to head on down and hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so why don't we start off with the lips collection. So this is the Kylie Jenner collection from the KKW fragrances. And at first I was just going to order myself the Nude Lips because I thought that would be my best scent based on the scent profiles that I like, but I didn't want to get them and then regret not having smelled all of them and having that feeling of what if one of them was better or different. So I did want to try all 3 of them for you guys as well. So these ones are the pink lips. So as you can see, they are in this huge, bright, slightly gaudy, if I may say, bottle. I have to say I'm not a huge fan of the packaging. It is a little bit wasteful because only half of it is actually perfume and the other half is all lid. And it's quite heavy. It's not plastic. Like I thought it was going to be made all of plastic, but actually it's like got quite a bit of metal in there as well. So it's quite a heavy duty, good quality, I guess, lid. So this is all you actually get for perfume with the lips. Literally, it's less than half. So yeah, so this is a little 30 ml lips, and I do believe that these retail for about 30 or 40 US dollars. This is my least favorite of all the lips. So the notes in this are mandarin and bergamot in the opening. In the middle you have coconut nectar, solar notes, gardenia, and tiara flower. And in the base you have coconut, musk, amber, sandalwood. So what I wrote down for this one is it is way too sweet for me, and it very much smells like a pina colada. This is definitely geared, I think, toward a younger crowd. This definitely is something that I think if you love the smell of coconut and you really like the idea of smelling like a pina colada drink, this would be great for you because it is quite sugary and it's very coconutty, and not in a soft, creamy, beachy, coconutty way. It's definitely more of like a sugary drink, coconutty kind of a way. It's just way too sweet for me. It actually makes me feel a little bit sick. It reminds me of a kind of drink I had at a pool in Mexico once upon a time, like a pina colada drink. It does have pretty good longevity. I tried it out on my skin last night before I went to bed. It definitely projected for the first little bit, and when I woke up in the morning, I could still smell it on my skin. Actually, all of these lips, I have to say, are eau de toilettes, so I was expecting them all to have poor performance, and actually all 3 of the lips actually have very good performance. So that is a positive thing, but this one definitely does smell quite young and very sweet, very over the top, pina colada, coconutty. So if that is your thing, you would love it, but for me, I do not love pina colada smelling perfumes. So that is the first one. That is the pink lips. I think this would be great for some people, but it's not going to be great for me. So yeah. So that is the pink lips. Okay, so now let's talk about the red lips. Now, in most of the KKW fragrances, in fact, I think in every collection, there is a white floral dominant fragrance. And I believe that's because Kim Kardashian herself loves white florals. At least, correct me if I'm wrong, that's what I found through all of the research I was doing. She loves white florals. So you'll notice that most of her personal fragrances, like her version of certain things, will have a lot of gardenia or jasmine or tuberose or something like that. So this one I think is their white floral version of the lips, and this one is arguably the most mature of the lips. This one is your most like big girl version. I would say this one could be worn by anybody of any age. To me, it definitely doesn't smell like it's geared toward younger people unless you're a younger person who really likes white florals. So the notes that you have in here is blood orange and lotus in the top. In the mid you have gardenia, ambrette, and ylang ylang, which is a yellow floral, which is a little bit beachy, tropical. And then in your base you have red cedar, vanilla bean, and musk. So this is very heavy on the gardenia. That is the thing that I picked out first and foremost, is that white floral gardenia, very white floral smelling. And I really don't love gardenia. When it comes to white florals, I prefer orange blossom, jasmine, a little bit of tuberose, sometimes some other white florals, but for the most part, if it's going to be heavy on that gardenia, I just don't care for it for some reason. And that's what this one is. So again, this one has pretty good lasting power. I tried this on my skin last night and I could still smell it on my skin in the morning. And what I put down for this one is that it is more on the mature side, very heavy on the white floral, and it is a little sensual. If you were going out for a date, I think this would be the best lips to wear for a date because it does have that kind of deeper, more sensual, white floral, big girl, vanilla bean musky kind of vibe, but it is very, very heavy on the gardenia. So don't look at the notes and think it's going to be like a really well blended, interesting new perfume. It's just very much a gardenia perfume. But yeah, so I don't absolutely love this one, to be really honest. I have a sneaky suspicion this one is probably less popular among the younger audience, which is what I think these are geared toward. I have a feeling not as many young girls would like this one. So yeah, this one's the most mature, the most sophisticated, but I still don't like it. So I won't be keeping this one, you guys, but I can't really fault it because it does have pretty good lasting power. And if you like the bottle, then you got yourself a big pair of red lips. Okay, now let's talk about the one that I was going to order for myself that I was most interested in, and that is the Nude Lips. So this speaks to me in a lot of ways, except the fact that it's a giant pair of lips. I have to be honest with you guys, I don't really love the bottles. They're kind of cute and they're kind of gimmicky, but yeah, I personally don't love the shape of the bottle, but you have to keep in mind I'm also in my 30s, my early 30s, so it just isn't my kind of vibe. But I do love nude colors. I like pastels. I like wearing neutral tones. I love neutral shoes. My whole house is neutrals, so I love neutral things. And I also thought the notes in this perfume would be the best match for my scent type that I like. So what you have in the opening is solar notes, spices, and lily of the valley. In the middle, you have magnolia, jasmine, and peony. And in the base, you have Tahitian vanilla, musk, and amber. So what I wrote down for this one is that it reminds me a lot of MAC's Creme de Nude. If you like MAC's Creme de Nude, there's a good chance you will like this. And I have to say, you guys, this has really good longevity because I actually wore this to work last night. I put on about 3 sprays, one behind each ear and one down the front of my top. And I also put a spray on my arm, and I could still smell this when I got home this morning. I could smell it kind of coming off of my clothes throughout the night. Like every time I would turn around and do something, I would catch a little whiff. And when I got home in the morning, it was still quite strong on my skin. So for being an eau de toilette, this has very good performance. And what this smells like to me is a very musky, kind of a creamy, vanillic, ambrette type of perfume. It's a little bit along the same lines as Fresh Cream from Philosophy, Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. That's kind of what this smells like. It's a little bit like that, a little bit like MAC Creme de Nude. If you like those kind of things, you will like this. And I haven't decided if I'm 100% in love with it. I like it. I don't know if I'm in love with it, but this is certainly my favorite from the Lips collection. And this is a good sensual scent. This is a good, like, close to the skin, doesn't project really far, would be great for like intimate occasions because it's very soft and inviting and warming, and it isn't going to offend anybody. It's not like in your face. So this one's actually quite nice. Yeah, so I do like this one. I don't even mind the fact that it's lips, like giant lips, because the color is okay. Like the color looks not bad, you know, sitting with your decor, so I don't mind it. So yeah, this one I would give my best rating to out of all the lips, and if you're anything like me and you enjoy the same type of perfumes as me, I think this one would be also your best bet. So that is the Nude Lips from the Kylie Jenner collection. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you the 2 crystal perfumes that I do have. Now there are about 5 or 6 crystal perfumes from KKW. I didn't want to buy all of them, mostly because of cost reasons. I had already spent quite a bit on all of the other ones I got, but I may still get some of the other crystal ones in the future. So the 2 that I got were the Crystal Gardenia and the Crystal Vanilla. The vanilla one sounded like it would be most up my alley, and the Gardenia is one of her more popular ones. So I did want to give that one a shot because I think this is one of the ones that is recommended the most when you look online. So I do have to say I really, really love the bottle because I am huge into crystals, and I just love the whole vibe of like rose quartz and clear quartz and amethyst and all of those things. I just think the idea of a crystal is a beautiful idea for a bottle. So I absolutely love it, and I wish that I liked this particular fragrance a little more than I do, because the clear juice and the crystal design is just beautiful. So this one is the Crystal Gardenia. So in the top you have pear, pink grapefruit, and water lily. In the middle you have gardenia, tuberose, and tiara flower. And in the base you have musk, amber, and sandalwood. So again, this one for me is a little bit too much white floral. I get a ton of that gardenia. I do pick up a little bit on the tiara flower. It has like a slightly beachy tropical quality to it, like a very subtle tropical quality, but then you get a lot of that gardenia, which again is not my favorite thing. It's very classy, it's very pretty, it's very ladylike, it's very grown and mature, and it definitely is representative to me, I think, of a grown, beautiful woman who's confident, and you know, you could just grab and go and put this on every day. It would make a great signature scent. It would make a great everyday perfume. I wish that I liked gardenia more. Please let me know down below if I'm the only person who really doesn't like gardenia. Like, why is it just me? Because that's so many of Kim Kardashian's perfumes are all gardenia. This one also smells quite a lot like her very first perfume that she ever came out with, which was the Kim Kardashian in the dark purpley bottle. It smells very, very similar to that. So this is what it looks like without the lid. Again, it's so pretty looking. And it's not a bad scent. It's really not a bad scent. It's actually very pretty. Like, I think it smells beautiful. I just don't like wearing gardenia heavy perfumes on myself. I just don't. I can't wear this one, I don't think. I'm gonna hold on to it for a little bit. I might try wearing it one day and just see how I feel when I actually wear it out. But my first impression is that it's really pretty, but I'm probably not going to keep it for myself. Longevity on this is okay. It's not crazy, but it's moderate. Like, I would say I get at least 5 or 6 hours out of this. These ones are eau de parfums, and they have pretty like okay performance. So that one is the Crystal Gardenia. So now let's talk about the second one that I grabbed, which is the Crystal Vanilla. So this one has a slightly darker juice. I don't really love the color of the juice, but I still think that the bottle is absolutely beautiful. So this one, of course, as you might have guessed, is a vanilla-based perfume. And in the top you have sugar, wild berries, fruits, and orange. In the middle you have vanilla, honeysuckle, and poinsettia. And in the base you have more vanilla, cacao, and benzoin. And what I get from this one is something a little bit similar to Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Brown Sugar. It really reminds me a little bit of Warm Vanilla Brown Sugar. If you like that kind of scent, you will really like this. I have it on my skin right now, and I can't say it's like a favorite vanilla perfume by any means. This definitely wouldn't be my first choice for a vanilla perfume. I have a lot of other vanilla perfumes in my collection that I like a lot more than this. It's not bad. It smells nice. It smells kind of warm and sensual. Again, it would be a good cozy evening scent, not something I would pick for a hot summer day or anything like that. Yeah, it's not a bad smelling perfume. It's just, I don't think it's going to be like, I don't know if it's going to be a keeper for me. But I do think that a lot of people would absolutely love it and think that it smells beautiful. So I don't get a lot of the florals in here. What I mostly get out of those notes is the sugar and the vanilla. Longevity with this, again, this is not a beast. This one's a little bit softer. That is the Crystal Vanilla, and that is the last crystal fragrance that I have in this haul today. Please let me know if there are other crystal fragrances that you think I should try from the collection. Okay, you guys, so now I have 2 from the Diamond collection, and I love these bottles. I think these bottles are so pretty. The only thing I don't like about the bottles is that you can't actually stand them up. They don't have like a base on them, so you do have to lie them down. Yeah, the bottle is really, really beautiful. It's multifaceted and it's just really pretty. So I do really like the bottle design, and I chose the 2 that weren't sold out as well as the 2 that I was most interested in trying. So this beautiful one is the Kim Diamond, and of course, as you might have guessed, this one is very heavy in the white florals. So in the top you have green leaves, ginger, sugar, and artemisia. In the middle you have ylang ylang, orange blossom, and champaca. And in the base you have musk, white flowers, coconut milk, and solar notes. So this one, when I first smelt it, I thought that the most prominent thing that I got was the white florals, and I still do think that it's very, very heavy in those kind of gardenia-like white florals. However, as I smell this on my skin, and the more I go back to it and smell it, the more it smells a little bit more on the tropical side versus like just your typical white floral scent. So what this is actually reminding me of a little bit is when I was on vacation at this beautiful high-end resort. They had all these beautiful flowers and vines trellising down into the center of the foyer, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And it was just this tropical floral smell, and that's kind of what this is giving me. So it is reminding me of being on vacation at a high-end resort. So what I mostly get from this is the white flowers, and I think a little bit of that ylang-ylang and the coconut milk and the solar notes. That's what's giving me this kind of like tropical vibe. And I do actually have it on my wrist right now. This one's actually very pretty. It still is very heavy on the white florals though. Longevity, this is okay again. This is about 5 to 6 hours at least, and I think you could probably even get more out of this if you sprayed a good amount all over your clothing. I only have one spray on my skin, and it's been lasting me a few hours already. This is very, very nice. If you like white florals and you especially like a little bit of a tropical twist, I think you would really like this one. So this one's okay. I can't say it's an absolute favorite of mine. I'm not like head over heels in love with it, but it is giving me a little bit of nostalgia, which I like. And yeah, the bottle is just beautiful. So if you like any of these ones, they would make great perfumes to just throw in your handbag and keep with you and spritz throughout the day, because they're very thin and they're really cute and light, and you could just take them with you and freshen up throughout the day. So I really wish the yellow one would have been available, because the yellow one apparently smells amazing and it was sold out. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Kim Diamond. Okay, you guys, so check out this beautiful bottle. I really like this bottle. This is just absolutely stunning. It's so vibrant and beautiful. So this one is the Khloe Sapphire Diamond from the Diamond collection, and I really like this one. This was one of the second or third ones I smelled when I opened all of my KKW fragrances, and I was really pleasantly surprised. So this one still does cater to a younger audience for sure. It is a little bit kind of fruity and young and sweet. This is a very like fun, flirty, sweet, fruity perfume. So the notes that you have in here is mandarin, blueberry, and sea notes in the opening. In the middle you have panettone, if I'm saying that properly, wisteria, Bulgarian rose, and in the base you have whipped cream, vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. And it smells about as yummy as that sounds. So when you first spray it, you do get quite a fruity opening. It's a very fruity, young, fun, flirty type of an opening. And then as it starts to dry down, you get a little bit more of that vanilla, whipped cream, tonka bean kind of base. It's been sitting on my arm for a couple of hours now, and what I'm getting right now is just this very pleasant, feminine, girly, flirty vanilla scent. I actually really like it, you guys. So what I get most from this is the blueberry, the whipped cream, and the vanilla. There is a little bit of a depth to it, like a tiny bit of a depth. It's not just a really bright, sweet, fruity, celebrity type of perfume. It does have a little bit of a celebrity vibe, but it also has a little teeny tiny bit of a designer vibe to it. It doesn't have super bold performance. It's not like a super strong perfume that's, you know, going to last all day, I don't think. It is becoming pretty soft on my skin right now, but I enjoy it. I think it's very pleasant and very likable, and this would be one of those like easy grab and go perfumes if you just didn't know what to put on and you just wanted to smell sweet and good. I think this would also make a great kind of intimate bedroom type of scent, or like Netflix and chill, cozying up on the couch, because it does smell very girly, very feminine, but also quite soft. It's nothing that's going to be overpowering or in your face, and it actually smells really delicious. So, and yeah, I don't really love the color of the bottle, to be honest. I wish it was like a nudie color, obviously, but I really do like the juice that's inside, and it does suit the note profile really well. So yeah, just again, kind of a blueberry, whipped cream, vanilla, sweet, enjoyable, girly perfume, and I do really like it. Okay, you guys, and the final one that we're going to talk about today is one of the Body collection, and this is Body 2. So just so that you know, I've never smelled Body 1 or Body 3. Body 3 didn't look like it would really appeal to me, and I didn't really like the reviews, and Body 1 just wasn't available, or else I probably would have got that one as well. But I've always wanted to try these bottles. I think they look so kind of iconic, and even though some people might be put off by them or think they're a little bit tacky, tacky. I actually really like them. I think they're kind of like a little work of art. They're like a little sculpture, like a little stone sculpture, and I actually think they're quite cute and quite classy and would look amazing on a tray. So I do just want to show you the packaging really quickly because I'm really impressed with the packaging. I have to say, when you order KKW perfumes, they put a lot of effort into the presentation. Like every single perfume that I purchased, except for probably the lips ones, the lips boxes were quite basic. But all of the other boxes are really unique and beautiful and would make amazing presents. So that's something to keep in mind, especially if you're shopping for somebody in your family. So this one is the one that the body perfume comes in. It looks so beautiful, doesn't it? And of course there's some tape on the top to keep it shut, but this is a magnetized lid. And I also love the strings. So it has these little strings around it and you just open it and then after you have it all unraveled, if you wanted to, you could then open the entire box. So you could open it like that if you wanted to. So it's pretty cool. They do put a lot of thought into their presentation and into their packaging, which I have to say I really, really like. Like, how beautiful is that, you guys? Even though I know it's a sculpture literally of her body and some people might have differing viewpoints on it, I think it looks really, really nice. Okay, so you guys, I have to say I might be a little bit biased when it comes to this perfume because I just actually really, really love the packaging. I think that this would be so beautiful to have sitting on a tray. I actually really like the color of this one as well. All of the body perfumes have like a slightly different tone to them. There's one that's a little bit more like gray stone, and there's one that I think is a little bit darker, and this one is a little bit more on the warmer side, and I really, really like it, you guys. So I'm a little bit biased. I think I'd probably keep this bottle even if I didn't absolutely love the perfume. So that being said, this is quite a nice fragrance. So in the top you have coconut, neroli, mandarin, and bergamot. In the mid you have manoi oil, ylang ylang, orange blossom, and jasmine. And in the base you have coconut milk, musk, and ambrette. And this is, as you can probably tell, a very coconutty, beachy scent. It's a really nice coconutty, musky, beachy fragrance, and I actually really like it. I have to be honest, I'm not huge into those suntanny lotion type of fragrances. Even Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc and Eau de Soleil Blanc, I have to say I'm not a huge fan of both of those, just to give you guys an idea. I just don't love coconut heavy perfumes. I like coconut, I like the smell of coconut, but I don't really like wearing a lot of coconut heavy perfumes. This one, however, like I said, I'm a little bit biased because I do love the bottle, but I think this is very nice. This is almost what I would say is a muskier, slightly milkier, lighter version sort of Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. It's very, very similar to Soleil Blanc. I don't think I'm the first person who's compared it. So if you like Soleil Blanc or you like that scent profile and you also want a KKW perfume, I would say check this one out. I think you'd really like it. It does have pretty good performance. I have it on my skin. It's been on there for a few hours and it's still going pretty strong. Yeah, it's just like a really lovely, light, musky skin coconut perfume. I can't really fault it. It does smell beautiful, and my younger self would have been obsessed with this because when I was younger, I used to love coconut suntan lotion type of fragrances. So I think this would be great for everyday wear in the summertime. I think this would be good for going to the beach. I think this would also make a really nice kind of an intimate scent because it is quite soft and skin-like. I get the coconut milk. I don't get a lot of the floral notes, so the ylang ylang, the jasmine, and the orange blossom are very subtle and very subdued. That's what it is. Musky, creamy, vanilla coconut. Really, really nice. Love the bottle, you guys. I'm actually obsessed with the bottle. I can't wait to find a nice place to display this. And yeah, just to show you like kind of a close-up, it's like stone, you know? It's actually kind of like a stone sculpture, and I just think that it is really, really beautiful. So yeah, I like this one. It'll be interesting to see what my boyfriend's thoughts are on this fragrance. I think he's gonna also be probably a little bit biased, but yeah, that is the KKW Body 2. Really beautiful. This is one of my favorite ones from my KKW haul. Okay, so why don't we quickly recap these fragrances and I'll tell you guys which ones are my favorite, which ones I'm going to be keeping, which ones I will probably be letting go of. So obviously I told you I really liked the Body 2. That one I'm definitely going to be keeping. I'm obsessed with the bottle and I actually don't mind the scent. I like the scent. When it comes to the lips, the lips all kind of were fails for me personally. I don't think they'd be fails for everybody, but for me, the pink one is just too sweet pina colada-y. This one is a little bit too heavy on the white floral. The nude one, I don't mind. I kind of like it, but I'm gonna have to give it a couple more wears, but these two for sure I will not be keeping. When it comes to the crystals, to be honest, I'm not really thrilled with either of them. I think that the Gardenia is beautiful, but just totally not my type of perfume. And the vanilla one sort of falls a little bit flat for me because it's just a basic, not very impressive vanilla perfume. And when it comes to the diamonds, this one, again, like I said, is quite beautiful, but I can't promise that's going to be a lifer because it gives me nostalgic hotel vibes, but I don't necessarily want to smell like the hotel. So it is quite nice, but I can't promise I'm going to keep it. And this blue sapphire one I actually quite enjoy. I actually do really like the scent of this one. Very fun, flirtatious, blueberry whipped cream kind of fragrance, and I do like it. So this one I might hold on to. And that is it for today's KKW haul. Stay tuned, you guys, because I do have the entire Hearts collection, all 6 of them. I'm going to be talking about those in my next video. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed hearing my thoughts on these perfumes. Please let me know if there are any other ones from the Kim Kardashian house that you would like me to try. A couple of them were sold out when I was online, and I didn't want to hurt my bank book too much, so I kind of avoided buying every single thing I could find, but I would like to do the Kendall Jenner fragrances as well, and I would like to try the rest of the diamonds and things like that. So let me know if you have any requests down below. If you haven't already, feel free to head on over and follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys all very soon. Bye for now.